Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Steve, you know that I'm a big fan of a lot of things English. I love England.
Yes.
And you know what? I've got another reason today. Oh, if you got to check out this video on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. There's a 3-year-old girl named Darcy, and she's from England. I love Darcy because she is not happy. She is in tantrum mode.
And you love anyone who has a tantrum.
Well, yeah, that, of course, you know, she makes me feel good about me being me. But here's why she's in a big tantrum. And listen, I have to agree with her. She's got a huge point. They want her to play an angel in her school's traditional Christmas play. And she's like, no, because you know what? Darcy's a true performer. She knows that she needs to be Spider-Man. There you go.
Right. You've got to be an angel in the school play. What do you want to be?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's not in the Bible. It's the story of baby Jesus.
I don't like baby Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You might want to change your thought there, kid.
And here comes the lightning.
And she's wrong. Spider-Man was in the story of baby Jesus. I don't know if you knew this, but...
was he?
Spider-Man was one of the 3 wise men in the nativity scene. It was Spider-Man.
Oh.
It was the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
And Batman.
Oh. Well, that, you know what? That makes so much more sense. That you know what? I wish they would really... On the Little Drummer Boy, they don't identify them, and it really irritates me. They should.
Well, they just felt that people would just stop thinking about the real meaning behind Christmas and focus on the superheroes that were the 3 wise men.
You're right. The reason for the season. Because, yes. I mean, you know, yeah, the baby Jesus is much more important than the 3 wise men. You're absolutely right. Well, it makes sense because later in the video, she's like, all right, if I can't play, Spider-Man, let me play one of these other wise men, Batman.
Well, what? You've got to be an angel in the school play.
I don't like angels.
What do you like?
Batman.
Well, you can't be Batman in the nativity.
Yes,
I want you.
Well, you can be a beautiful angel.
I don't want angels.
Oh, so you want to go as Batman in the nativity?
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Get me a Batman outfit with not a skirt one.
Right, okay.
A normal one with pants and with a cape.
Okay. And what about the angel?
I don't like angels.
Well, as a Mariners fan, I agree with her.
Yeah. Also, as a Doctor Who fan, we all know the weeping angels are very, very scary. So don't blink. Yeah, she's right. Oh, the kid knows. Don't trust the angels.
Dude, how great is that kid? She's like, I want to be Batman. Yeah. And don't get me that Batman outfit with the skirt. I want the Batman outfit with the pants.
The proper Batman outfit. She knows what's up. Because you don't wear a skirt. I didn't say Batwoman or Batgirl. I said Batman. Get me. Oh, God, the kid is awesome. Darcy is awesome.
And I mean, in all fairness, also, it wasn't really a manger that baby Jesus was born. It was in the Batcave.
Oh,
so
of
she
course.
was just trying to...
Yeah. Now, if Mom was smart...
had a serious spider infestation that led to...
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes.
Well, that's why they had to be called in.
You got to see everybody in hell.
Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Well, you know, you drum for Jesus, Steve, so I'm going to trust that you know
make amends this Saturday.
you know. Well, you know. I mean, you know the Bible and you know the hidden interpretations I don't know about.
That was my favorite part was, though, I don't want that damn Batman suit with the skirt.
Yeah.
This kid rules.
She does rule. She really, really does. That is so awesome. Oh, thank you, Mom. I mean, you know,
wouldn't it be funny, though, if, you know, they said, you know what, screw it. Listen, my kid just wants to be Spider-Man. Can she just dress up as Spider-Man and pretend to be like a spider angel?
Yeah. Or
that's Bat Angel.
Yeah, maybe you say, look, how about a compromise? Wear a halo and wings over your Batman outfit.
Right.
Apparently, they showed the video of the meltdown to the school, and they let her be Spider-Man, and they even gave her a line.
Oh, great. What?
Yeah.
This school's great.
I want to see that video.
Wow. What was her line? With great power comes great responsibility? Because it's a great Spider-Man line.
It was, you should be brave like Batman.
Come on.
That's what it was.
I'm Bat Angel.
Where's the manger?
Bat Angel.
Angel. Bat Angel. Bat Angel.
We're going to do this for the whole song?
Yeah. Bat Angel.
All right.
Bat Angel. Bat Angel.
Oh, crap.
Bat Angel.
Bat Angel.
Seriously, this is what first thing I want to hear in the morning. Another screaming, blanking kid.
Yes.
Oh, Dad.
I have to tell you, because I don't have them anymore, I love hearing it because it's not mine. I mean, honestly, even when I'm on a plane, I go, I know she's making noise, but I actually don't have to be in that seat all stressed out about it. I don't have to be, man.
I think it's incredible that the school just said, screw it. Let her dress up as Batman.
I love that school.
Well, she dressed up as Spider-Man and made the Batman line.
Wait, so she dressed as Spider-Man and gave a Batman line?
Yes.
Best of both worlds. She got to do. She got it all.
Yep, I love this.
That's
kid.
what
Did she have
Jesus
spider
brought.
pants on, or did she have to wear her spider skirt?
It does not say.
Oh, okay.
Spider skirt. Spider skirt.
No, we're not doing that.
No? All right, fine.
Nope.
No, okay. This is how Stan Lee is coming back.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to see the video of Lil Darcy? She is awesome. Check out the video on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. Let's talk about this guy that came up with a very interesting reason for driving drunk. It's because his favorite football team sucks. I mean, that's reasonable. Steve will tell you all about it. He's got the news for you at 6:17.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well, he's no Pulitzer Prize winner. Hell, he can't even pronounce Pulitzer. This is News with Steve Migs.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks to Oregon State University for giving us news and sports, and it's a very special day, something that I hope everyone here at work listens to. It's National Clean Out Your Fridge Day.
Oh, well, you know what? There are people that do that by just eating people's food. Does that count?
You know what? Maybe people need to start eating other people's food, because some of the food has just been in there forever. I've noticed there's this, in our kitchen, there's this little personal box for a pizza that's been in there for, I have no idea, maybe 4 months.
Oh, it's got to go.
And I only know that because it's always in the way of my little, do you have like a spot in the refrigerator?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so mine's the back right corner. And every once in a while, this damn box is in the way.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I'm like, get out of my spot.
I've had people move my stuff. Like, I put the thing down where it is, and I can't find it.
Have you ever moved somebody else's stuff because they're in your spot?
Oh, no, I don't. Well, I kind of push it a little bit so it's still close to where it was, but I'm still
embarrassed.
in my spot.
One time I moved it to the other side of the refrigerator, went from like the top right to the bottom left.
Whoa, maybe that's what people are doing with me.
I've just had it.
Steve, you and parking, so territorial.
Parking, I don't care. If someone takes the spot that I usually take here at work, that doesn't bother me. But if somebody bothered to take my spot in the fridge, ooh, there's hell to pay.
Yeah, see, I'm the one that hates the park. I'm the
stupid.
I'm the parking guy, and I'm not happy right now because both my spots have been taken.
Whoa!
I came up with a new spot.
I put a note and say, "Look, this is my spot, bitch."
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
especially with I'm going to put the biatch on there,
and I bet it's the same person that's putting their stuff in my spot in the fridge.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Well, anyways, that damn box needs to go. Somebody either eat it or throw it away.
How about we just take it?
I don't know, man. It's been there for a while. I don't even know if I want to try it. Oh. I love pizza.
Oh, Danny will try it.
Yeah. All right, Danny, eat that box of pizza.
We'll sanction
Have fun
it.
with it.
And if just to see if anybody complains, and go, hey, dude, 4 months.
Yeah. Make the call.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't have anything there for 4 months and expect it to stay.
Watch that person's like on some weird dietary thing that for the next like 5 months they weren't able to eat cheese. And they're just like finally hit that point where they could finally have that pizza that they've been saving in the fridge, and Danny eats it.
Yeah, Danny. Why do you think I want Danny to eat it? It's because then when the investigation's done, we'll finally be rid of the guy. I mean, oh no, hey.
I do love that some people on Reddit are sharing the oddest things that they have in their fridge. Some of the best answers: a wet, soggy cucumber. One person says, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's wrapped in foil and it's been there for long enough that I'm not sure if I could take it in a fight.
Yeah.
So it says the last packet of roasted salsa from Taco Bell from 2010.
Okay, that's the collector's item.
How about this one? I cleaned up my parents' refrigerator last year and found a commemorative can of Bud Light from the 1996 Atlanta Olympics.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Drink it. All right, maybe don't.
Okay.
Let's talk about this 57-year-old guy. His name is Chris. He's from New Jersey, and on Sunday, He rear-ended another car. Turns out that he was stammering and he wasn't able to put together a sentence.
All right.
The cops realized, he's drunk. They gave him a sobriety test, which confirmed that he's drunk. And that's when he decided to give a very interesting reason behind why he was drinking and driving. Here's a local news report from New York talking about it.
Jets fans probably felt like they needed a drink after last weekend's embarrassing loss to the Bills, but police say a New Jersey man actually blamed his DWI arrest on the Jets. Officers say 57-year-old Chris Grayshock admitted to rear-ending a car, eventually failing a field sobriety test where he stated, "I drank too much because the Jets suck." Police then placed him under arrest.
That's a good defense.
I mean, in all fairness, they did lose 41-10
to the Bills.
Yeah,
seriously. Yeah, that's a good defense.
But it wasn't good enough because he's been arrested and got a DWI for what he was doing. Oh, that guy's drunk doing stupid stuff. And then you get, a lot of people talk about making drunk purchases, not remembering until that thing shows up in the mail. But I don't know if anyone's ever gotten to this point. This is an extreme level of drunk purchases, and it happened in China. Apparently, they have a thing called Singles Day. It's very similar to Black Friday or Cyber Monday, where that's like one of the biggest shopping days for people to buy stuff.
Okay.
So this guy's like, I'm going to take advantage of the great opportunities and deals and all that good stuff. Gets wasted. Wakes up the next day and thinks, man, I think I ordered a couple pieces of clothes. Let me double check. Let's check the tracking and stuff. And that's when he realized while he was drunk, in addition to buying 2 sets of clothes, he looked at the delivery date of his clothes and realized he also bought a pig and a peacock.
What?
And then also realized that he accidentally bought a giant salamander as well.
Yeah, he was drunk.
Yep, got so wasted that he bought a pig, a peacock, and a salamander.
That sounds like the start of a great evening.
Congratulations, Seattle, one of the worst drivers in all of America.
Yeah, baby, we
rain
do
or
it.
shine. We cracked the bottom, like 10 or something like that. Based on the largest 200 cities in America, not the bottom 10, actually the bottom. We came in at 179. Still really crappy.
I mean, seriously, we are the 13th largest city in the country.
That's embarrassingly
really bad.
I mean, they kind of put it in an example. They say, like, when it comes to hard braking, when you have to hit your brakes, Seattle does it 19.7 times out of every 1,000 miles. And I guess in between accident claims, the national average is 1 accident claim every 10 years for somebody. In Seattle, it's 1 every 6.4 years.
Okay, I'm thinking a lot of it has to do with distracted driving.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah, I think we probably...
I just read that distracted drivers, the parents are worse than the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Which is really never the way it was supposed to be. You were always worried about those young kids, which is why they pay higher insurance rates. But now, I wonder.
Now, who's the best in the Northwest? Spokane. They came in at 103rd.
Don't they have just five cars in Spokane? Is that why?
And who's the worst in the Northwest? Portland.
Yeah, Portland.
Came in at 190th.
So Portland's even worse than us.
The worst city? Baltimore, Maryland. Hello, Mendrum.
Wow.
And they just barely beat out Boston. Hello, BJ.
Yeah, well, I know we got bad drivers in Boston. Yeah.
We got a big game tonight, boys.
Yeah, Blue Thursday, baby.
That's right. It is Blue Thursday. I agree with Vicky, though. Blue Thursday kind of sucks because you look around this room and you start thinking that it's Blue Friday, and then you realize, no, it's Blue Thursday. We still have another day of work.
Yeah.
But the Seahawks are playing tonight, so that's a good thing.
But Friday Junior, though, it makes it even better.
They're taking on the Green Bay Packers at CenturyLink Field. You can watch that game at 5:20. It's going to be on Q13 Fox. We will have Chris Carson back with the Seahawks, running back, offensive lineman DJ Fluker. The Packers are missing a big linebacker for them, Nick Perry, who's wreaked some havoc on the Seahawks in the past, so that's a good thing. So, man, this is a must-win, and hopefully they win big. So that's going to be a fun one to watch.
This is the start.
Tonight.
You know my prediction.
Yes, this is the start to them never losing again.
Exactly. 11 wins in a row, which will bring you a Super Bowl champion. Go Hawks.
NFL just announced that they're not too impressed with the Seahawks and the 49ers, so much so that they decided to flex that December 2nd game. It's no longer prime time. It's back to a regular scheduled time. So that game on December 2nd will be at 1:25. They switched it with the Chargers-Steelers game because obviously those teams are doing very well.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. Speaking of the Steelers, so Le'Veon Bell announced that he's sitting out the entire season to become a free agent during the offseason. It's been a big issue that's happening with the team. And, dude, his teammates, I wonder how he's feeling when he reads these reports. They're basically looting his locker now that he has announced that he's not coming back with the team. Players are going into his locker. They removed his nameplate. They went through his items. Bud Dupree from the team, he's caught on video thanking Le'Veon Bell for his brand new Jordan cleats.
That's awesome.
Appreciate the cleats, my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you the best, man. Wish you success, my guy. Appreciate the cleats, man. I'm taking all off and on, bro. Much love.
And then he just puts them on his feet and he's running around. He's like, look at my new cleats.
That's great.
Another player held up a suit and jokingly said, anyone want a free suit?
Wow.
As far as weather, 51 degrees and cloudy, and thank you, Car Toys, for news and sports.
Of course, the Steelers are doing well, so I don't know if they would be a lot better with Le'Veon Bell because I haven't paid attention to their season. But
he doesn't seem very popular with the guys, so maybe they're playing better because he's not around.
Yeah, I mean, I would think, you'd be pissed. It's like, look, dude, I know you got to do what you got to do, but at the same time, you got to play. I mean, because Earl Thomas was in the same situation.
But what they say, like a lot of players will say that the one taboo is that you do not give another player a hard time about anything contract or money related. That's like the one thing. Do not cross that line. And they have talked quite openly about their displeasure with Le'Veon Bell.
I think, as far as I know, I don't know, is he the first player to do this? Just go, you know what, I'm done for the whole season.
I feel like he's not, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I can't remember the last person that just says, you know what, I'm sitting out a whole season because I'm not going to play because you're not giving me a contract. Sometimes they miss a good part of the season or sometimes they miss all of training camp. I get that. But he's the first guy I can think of in a long time, if ever, who's ever done this. And maybe he's crossed the line with all this.
Yeah, because the only one I think, and obviously because it's in our own backyard, was the whole Cam Chancellor thing. What did he miss, like 4 games, I think, if I remember correctly?
It.
But then he finally, he tried to play a game of chicken, and then eventually he realized that the Seahawks were calling him on his bluff.
Exactly.
With Le'Veon, he's just like, no, I'm done.
Done for the whole season, and he
lost his cleats and possibly a suit.
Yeah.
And his nameplate.
As a fan, I'd be pissed because looks like Roethlisberger's having another good year, but how many more good years has he got left in him? It seems like it could be a waste of what could be a championship season for them because he's not there.
But you say as a Steelers fan, I'd be pissed, but I'm looking at some of our texts. Someone says, I've been a Steelers fan all my life. I'm so tired and done with Le'Veon Bell. I don't care where he ends up next year. Doesn't matter to me. Another person says they're doing better and really well right now, and they've been better through the first 9 games. His backup has been than he was last year.
Wow. All right, then. Well, then that's good news. That's good news that he's not having an impact, at least to a lot of the Steelers fans. That's the only thing that I'd be pissed about.
And something that says players have done it before, but he's the first superstar.
Oh, okay. That's why I've never heard about it. All right. Well,
one person says Le'Veon Bell was my first pick on my fantasy draft. Needless to say, my team sucks this year. Chris.
I forgot about those folks.
That's the most important problem.
Yeah, he hasn't even thought about the real issue, the fantasy football.
Somebody owes Chris a pair of his cleats.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, come on. The ramifications on those, I didn't even think of that. Yesterday, Steve, you know what? He did get this one wrong.
Chanterelle, oyster, and morel are all types of what food?
Cherries?
No.
Shellfish?
No.
Steak?
No.
I can't lie. I didn't know this one either. It was mushroom.
I didn't know until this very moment.
Yeah, mushrooms, Steve.
Mushrooms.
Yeah. You got a shot at beating Steve. You're going to get it. 206-421-ROCK. You're going to get it at 6:47 when we play Beat Miggs on the Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I can't afford to pay my bills, how am I going to afford attorneys and bankruptcy fees?
One of the things people ask me all the time as a bankruptcy lawyer is that how am I going to pay all these fees and costs because I'm here because I can't afford to pay my bills. And of course we understand that. I mean, being in the bankruptcy field. But one of the things to remember is that if you decide, once you make the decision to file bankruptcy, you can stop paying on all of the creditors that are going to be included in the bankruptcy, and those are the funds that you can use that you have been paying your creditors to pay your attorney fees and court costs to get your case filed. And once your case is filed, you're not going to have most of those payments anymore.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.